What did Kermit the Frog say at Jim Henson's funeral? Nothing.
I was recently asked who my favorite vampire was. I replied the Count from Sesame Street. They told me, he doesn't count. I replied, I assure you, he does.
My wife received mail from Sesame Street today. So disappointed I missed recording the episode where we had the letter of the day.
Does anyone know how many vampires there are in Sesame Street? I've lost count.
Did you hear about the producer bidding on the rights to Sesame Street characters? They won an Oscar.
Did you hear James Hetfield left Metallica to go spread Christianity on Sesame Street? He's become the pastor of Muppets.
You know why the pigeons on Sesame Street never spent time with Big Bird? He was ostrich-sized.
It was a hard life growing up on Sesame Street. By age 9 I was hooked on phonics.
Why is it so hard to win a boxing match on Sesame Street? Because no one can beat the Count.
Why is Oscar the Grouch from Sesame Street so angry all the time? Irritable bowel syndrome.
What do you call a cactus that lives on Sesame Street? Prickle me Elmo.
It has just been announced that Big Bird will no longer be a part of Sesame Street after a Twitter scandal. He's been ostracized by the community.
What do you get when you cross a children's educational program with a video game about underground fighting tournaments? Sesame Street Fighter.
What's the most popular TV show in Texas? Sesame Street. Because they all remember the Elmo.
I've been told I have street smarts. Sesame Street Smarts.
The Muppets teamed up with NASA to name a newly discovered celestial object. Upon its first sighting, the Jim Henson Company issued a press release, Comet defrog here.
What's Big Bird's older brother's name? Bigger Bird.
Why did the Big Bird feel left out? Because he was ostrich-sized.
Big Bird was denied bail. The prosecution said he was a flight risk.
How did Cookie Monster feel after eating all the cookies? Pretty crummy.
What's Cookie Monster's favorite horse? Seabiscuit.
Why does Cookie Monster hate Internet Browser? Because Internet Browser keeps all the cookies and does not share them.
What car do Muppets drive? Range Rover.
I'm Bob Jeffy.
And I'm Montgomery Jones.
And that's the top dad jokes for Sesame Street Day. We're on a mission to spread the laughs and groans far and wide, so please do us a favor and share just one of these jokes with your family and friends. Thanks. For those with an interest in the business and finance sector, we invite you to listen to the Daily Business and Finance Show podcast. The show provides a concise, yet comprehensive summary of the day's significant economic events, in 5-minute bite-sized episodes. Listen on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartMedia, or on your favorite podcast app. Search for the Daily Business and Finance Show in your podcast app or check the show notes page for the link.
The Daily Dad Jokes podcast is produced by Classic Studios. See the show notes page for social media links and joke credits. This show was recorded in front of a canned studio audience.